G'day guys, as you can see in today's video, going to be stripping and sanding the car. I haven't uploaded in a while because I had to go back to school and whatever, but yeah, finally doing stuff with the car again, so enjoy the video. Alright, so we've decided that we're going to start at the back of the car. The first thing we're going to tackle is the lights, this part, the other light, and probably the bumper as well. So we're going to start doing that. Alright, so I've just finished taking the lights out. There's just about, I think it was 5 screws on the back. Just look at all this dirt. Probably give that a wash while they're out. Chase is having a sniff. But now we're just getting this back bumper off. So then we can reach the screws that are under here and take this part off. Alright, got everything off. Looks very weird after looking at it.
Original colour versus your favourite colour.
There's the original colour, and there's the faded colour with the rust everywhere. So that's pretty much what the colour's going to look like it all around. And then also behind there as well. That's the old. That's what it used to look like. Now we go to the sides. So we've done the back, done all these trims around the windows. Haven't gotten this one off yet because we just don't know how to do it because the mirror's in the way. But we have to take the car out because we have to open up the door to get this one off because there's a few screws that need to be taken out. Now we're just going to move on to the other side and then we'll move to the front. Having some troubles with this one. I reckon it's come off one day and they've glued it back on because on this side you can see that there's like nothing for it to latch into. Like there's some screws but we've already taken them out. So on that side it doesn't look like there's any clips, and then it's probably just been glued on. That's why we can't get it out. It wasn't really planned to be taken off ever again, so.
There we go.
Just pulled out the right light. That was kind of a mission because there was whole heap of clips that we had to take off to get that trim, and then all the front trims off, front bumpers off. Alright, left light's out. Sitting down there. Looks weird not having anything on. So we're down at the car with the sander and our sanding pad things. We've just done a little bit just to test, and compared to over here, you see the difference down the line there. This is already a lot smoother than that side. So by the looks of things, it's probably going to be working, but we need to buy an orbital sander, but we're just going to see what we can do with that first. Get as much as we can done with that, and then if we do end up needing one, we can go and get one of those. But I'll get into sanding now. So we've done, partially done the boot. I might just have to go over a few spots just to get it all the same smoothness. And then I have to do the back part, we've had done a little bit over here where the badge used to be, so it's going to get a little bit smoother. And then Dad's just started on here, and we're using a 80 grit just to get all that rough stuff out. As you see there, it's all a little bit rougher, and then we'll use the same grit probably on the roof as well because of all that rust. And then just the other grit for the corners, and then all up there as well. Alright, so now I'm gonna do this part of the panel. So I'll probably just use the same grit that Dad was using, and yeah, so finish all that up. Alright, so there's just a little bit of glue still on there from when the badge was on there. So I'm just going to use a teeny flathead screwdriver, see if I can just flake it off without getting it on the paint. So rightio, so I've done that front part. I don't know what's happened here, but it is really smooth, but that metal part is just coming up for some reason a lot more than the other part of the paint. But that is like perfectly smooth, but I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, got that glue off. Used the lighter just to heat it up a bit, and that just made it peel off so easy. And then I just went over it again with the sand, obviously. Done all that. You're right. Jesus. So I've done all down there, that front panel. Haven't done the doors yet because we still got these trims on there, and then haven't done all under there yet. But yeah, I had to open up the bonnet so I could get that corner and then the edge along there as well. So yeah, looking pretty good. What do you reckon, dogs? What do you reckon? Good chat. All right. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the back left panel, because that's the only one we haven't done except for the doors. We just need to take off the trims. Rightio, so I've done this. That feels pretty smooth. Now I'm just going to get, that's my key. Just going to get to doing this one. I've done all up here. I might have to just redo some of this stuff because it's still a little bit bumpy. I just smoothen that out a bit more, and then yeah, I'll just do the rest of this, and then I'll move back down to the front and do the bonnet. Got a fresh new sheet. Stick that on. Look at all that. There's half my car on there. Stick that on. Ready to go. So there is a before and an after sanding. What are you doing? Yeah, so I'll get to sanding this side, and then I'll go up and see Dad and see what he wants to do next. Alright, so we've used the fishing line, and what have we figured out, Dad?
There's little knobs on the ends that stick in the doors. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I reckon they can.
So I just got to get that past there.
And then it just, it's like glued on, so the fishing line's just pretty much sawing through the glue. So we can get it off. And and Dad's fingers. And then there's another one on the other side, so you have to like flex it on the other side as well to get it completely off. Alright, so we're using the heat gun now. Hopefully that's going to help the glue melt so it's easier to get it off. So we started using some plastic fishing line, but that started to melt because of how hot it was getting from all the friction. So now we're using the heat gun. Of course, there's another package for Dad. All his car stuff. What have you ordered this time?
I can't remember.
So many, you can't even remember. This is a sneak peek of what's happening to Dad's car. If you can see what's going on there. Alright, well that worked. All the glue's off, and then these were the little things we were talking about. Oh, where's the other one? You snap it off.
I might have broke it.
Oh my god. Might have to take this present off you. Alright, so while Dad is taking the trims off on the other side, I'm gonna take off the badges, just these side ones, and then I'll see how you take off these parts. That came off so easy. It's just like, I think it was 30 seconds, just came off. I repaint that with a white paint pen. Should look nice. Oh my gosh. What happened?
It was already like that.
Uh-huh.
It was.
Mm-hmm. What's the plan with that?
Bog it up.
You're gonna do the bogging. Even Chili's like, oh my god. I know, right? Oh, she's leaving. You're gonna have to buy me a new window thing as well on the back. Broken a lot of things.
Bog that up too.
Bog it. Just bog it up, he says. She'd be right, just bog it. Alright, so I'm over here doing some stuff, and I hear another snap. Oh my gosh. Show us.
I was putting a bit of pressure on it, and Chili walked past and hit it with her tail.
Chili was on my side.
That's what she did.
Oh,
That's what happened. That's why you shouldn't have dogs around.
oh my gosh.
I know.
So you might as well just snap that off.
That'd be right.
That'll be right.
Bog it up.
Oh my gosh.
Chili.
Chili's over here. No, that's Chase. That's not even Chili. I think this is just do a video of Dad trying to do this.
More heat.
It is pretty cold, isn't it? No pressure. No pressure. Back over to my side where I'm not breaking stuff. We might have to take this secret thing off you.
What are you going to put it in your car?
Yeah.
Your auto?
Hey, you can't say it. I'll use it in my automatic. Alright, what's the damage? Gotten it off now. Oh,
Don't even know what to say. Oh, you wrecked it.
good as new. Good as new. Did you break that
Puzzle.
one?
It's just a puzzle.
And it was all apparently cheese. Oh, it doesn't even look like it's
You
broken.
don't even know.
That can just sit on the side and no one will notice.
Look, didn't snap off the dongle of that one.
Yeah, this one.
That one was really broken.
Right, so Dad has put some filler on the dent on the back there, and then there was a little part that just like dipped in a bit. So I'm gonna have my first go at making that smooth. So do a little bit of that. Alright, as you can see, it's looking pretty good. Obviously looks better than what it was like before. And then up on this one as well, not quite done yet. Still have to do some more sanding and then adding a little bit more, maybe just to fill in the gaps that the primer probably won't fill, like those little ones. But yeah, other than those things I need to do, it's looking pretty good for what we've done so far. Okay guys, we're probably going to stop it there for that one. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Stick around because hopefully next video we're going to be priming and doing maybe a little bit of painting. So yeah, thanks for watching.
What's that, Brad?
I can't see the socket.
What's that, Brad? You trying to work on your car, Brad?
Yeah.
Need a hand, Brad?
No. As you can see, we're going to be